Now, a fight between the Indian government and the social media platform Twitter is nothing new, but this time around, the microblogging site has mounted a legal challenge against Indian government's order to take down content. The social media giant has approached a high court in the South Indian state of Karnataka and has filed a petition with a court challenging a recent order by the Indian government to censor content within the country. The legal move follows the expiry of the July 4th deadline, which required the American microblogging platform to comply with directives issued by the Indian Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, which has asked the social media giant to not only take down content but also appoint a resident grievance office in the country. However, Twitter has now approached the court because it found several of the blocking orders issued by the Indian Technology Ministry as overboard and arbitrary. It has further asserted that the Indian IT rules were disproportionate in several cases. The microblogging site has, however, not shared the exact contents of the writ petition that it has filed. Earlier, the Indian IT Ministry issued a notice to Twitter, giving it a last chance to comply with all the notices and take down orders. It has now sent a formal letter to the social media giant, citing that it risks losing the intermediary status if it does not take down some tweets. Meanwhile, hours after the petition was filed, Indian Union Minister Rajiv Chandra took to Twitter, asserting on how all foreign internet platforms are bound to comply with Indian laws. Our principal diplomatic correspondent Sidhant Sibal has sent us this report with the latest. Take a look.
It's Twitter versus the Indian government. Yet again, we saw a similar story last year, and we saw last year the Indian government issuing the new IT rules, which it asked all the social media giants to comply with. Now, this time, what has happened basically is that Twitter has gone to a court here in India, and this in the backdrop of a takedown order from the Indian government. The Indian government has asked to remove specific content, specific tweets, and this, of course, has led to the latest round of what has been the Indian government versus Twitter. But there are larger questions like Twitter as a social media company, is it bigger than the governments? We have seen this debate happening elsewhere in the world, whether it's in US or other parts of the world, and similar story here in India.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.